Hey folks, welcome back to Around the Yard. I kind of walk around our property here a little bit today, just to kind of show you what we've been up to since Bunyan. I had a couple loads of river birch dropped off here a couple weeks ago, and Dad and I got a chance to get through about half of it, maybe a little more. We got 2 face cords pulled out of it with the box wedge. Had it sitting over here by the tote, and we kind of did what John and I did probably back midsummer, where we got everything cut up. I had Dad running the Mini, and I was running the 362 and then the 500i a little bit, get this all cut up. And then I put him on the Wolfe Ridge and just had a afternoon of it, or a morning of it rather. So this is kind of the last of the scrap here in this last, this is one of these 250 gallon totes, the shorter ones. So about 1 layer in there. Wound up taking a bucket of this scrap and trash, put it on the other side of the pond way out there. But everything else I just kind of bulldozed over and just kind of try and make some more land here. So that slopes off pretty good. Maybe Emmy's giving you a little direction there. Yeah, so just kind of put the trash underneath here. It's a little squishy yet. So hopefully it'll firm up. We'll throw a little more dirt on it, but yeah, there's a couple pieces in here that we didn't grab. Well, there's one. There's another one. But kind of talking with Dad through this and thought, the amount of scrap that the box wedge puts out, but the amount of really clean 4x4s or splits that you wind up getting out of it probably far outweighs the trash. So kind of walk back here and show you guys the 2 bins that we got. We also kind of talked about our drainage issues here. So going off down the driveway, there we go. We're kind of standing in the high spot. So any water that's out here is going to stay out there. We got a nice deep ditch, and then the lawn kind of slopes down to the pond. We're standing at about the high point, short of up by the house there. Most of everything that lands here goes straight out and through our little corridor there, but where that 445 is sitting is kind of the low spot. Camera's not going to do it justice, I know that, but we were kind of estimating that 445 is probably 8-9 inches low from the edge of the driveway here. Try and show you kind of where I'm at in relation. So I was standing about here. I'm on the edge of the driveway, and as I come up the hill here, this is all high. The machine is sitting low. There's actually a culvert behind this tree that goes underneath the driveway and out over here. And we talked about if we dig that up and shoot for a spot through here instead, I've got some high ground that kind of disappears really quick. That might be a better spot for that in the future, should we decide to keep it. So, well, let's walk back here. I'll show you what we got split. All right, so here's the full 2 totes of river birch that we got, or paper birch, or whatever you guys name that, where you guys are at, but there's the bark. So this is what the box wedge kicks out. We had everything from 12-14 inch rounds down to this size here, maybe 2 inches, 1.5 inches across, something like that. So a variety of stuff in here. The other one's got a little more bigger, or yeah, it's got some bigger stuff in it. You can see a lot more of the squares. That's straight up box wedge. And then a lot of the top here is triangles and different things that would make halfway decent bundle wood. You know, 3/4 of an inch or so. I don't know about you guys, but I like to probably mention this in other videos. Try and put one layer of bark up on these totes just to kind of provide a temporary rain cover. You know, until we get some metal on that, that's going to work out pretty good, I think. So yeah, those two totes are, you know, a couple hours of us screwing around. That's taking log form, getting it all bucked up, and then spending, I don't know, I suppose maybe 45 minutes splitting till we had a pile behind the splitter that, you know, the splitter was just kind of pushing off and moving. So yeah, we've got these two totes. We got that full tote of ash right there. That tote I think is maple. And then here's our flock of chickens. Get back here. This is maple. So we got 1, 2, 3 totes of maple, 4 totes of maple, 5, 6. So 2 full cords of silver maple. This is what we kind of split right after we got this, right after we got the Wolfe Ridge came home. So we still got this pile of limb wood. I don't know, guys, that was the other thing that Dad and I talked about. We got all this big wood out here. I'm kind of thinking on this smaller stuff, it doesn't hardly worth splitting it. It might be just easier to burn it in a big campfire and concentrate on this bigger stuff, getting that broke down. A lot of this is oak, maple, you know, before it totally goes to waste here. So that might be the game plan here this fall and in the winter. So I think that'll about do it. You guys have a great week. Have a great day around the yard. We'll catch you on the next one. Quick little update on the Wolfe Ridge. After splitting with Dad here the other day, see if we can get this or not. I don't know if I can read those hours either. Hang on, guys. All right. Don't know if you guys can read the hours or not, but turn the flashlight on. It says 11.5. So we broke the 10 hour mark.